What is good, YouTube? Warstu here, back in my normal video location. This will be my video breakdown for the X-Men movie Apocalypse. Be careful for spoilers and Easter eggs, as I'm going to be breaking this down in some great detail. Right, let's get into it. So let's talk X-Men Apocalypse. Overall, one of the best X-Men films in my opinion, although it's got 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. What it just tells you that reviews nowadays aren't worth it. But so it started with Apocalypse, you seeing his origins, seeing that he's from Egypt and that he's been underground all this time. Then he builds up his 4 horsemen who are there to help him try to destroy the world, and obviously if that did happen they would have to rebuild a new one. Isaac, who played Apocalypse, can't fault him, really good role that he played. I think it's more down to the production team, whilst I'm going to criticise the Apocalypse character. His stature wasn't very good, considering he's meant to be almighty and powerful. I mean, in some scenes he's shorter than Storm. Apocalypse, all he had to do is make him a bit bigger, make him just appear massive, like a slight camera trick or green room trick, or just a trick to make him look bigger. As you'll see in this picture now, he looks a lot better. He would have had a lot more stage presence, would have been more powerful, just looked the part. It really annoyed me that Apocalypse looked like a little girl, in the sense that he was tiny. I just don't get it. The most impressive thing was Sophie Turner, best known as Sansa from Games of Thrones, playing a young Jean Grey. What a role she played. Can't wait to see more of her within the X-Men movies, hopefully. I think she played a much better role than the actual older Jean Grey. Quite surprised, as I've only known her from the Games of Thrones role and didn't actually know that she is a pretty good actor, each to her own. So one of my also favourite characters, Quicksilver. This dude is awesome. As we all know, he's in American Horror Story series. I'd love to see the Flash and Quicksilver go against each other, but obviously that'd be DC versus Marvel, so that would never happen. But anyways, awesome guy, Peter Evans, awesome actor. Psylocke, really disappointed with her. Not her, I mean, I think she looked awesome, her character was awesome, but they didn't really give her much time. I mean, I watched an interview where she said she was training to fight for up to 9 months. So I was expecting to see her in quite a lot of fighting scenes, but she wasn't in any at all. As you all may know, Wolverine is my favourite X-Men, and somehow he randomly appears in this movie. Somehow Stryker caught him, even though Mystique saved him at the end of a previous X-Men film. So the timeline makes no sense. But I guess they're trying to do the Weapon X bit, which is pretty cool, which will tie into the next Wolverine film, Wolverine 3, I'm presuming. So there was a cool bit where Jean Grey took his helmet off, the kind of Weapon X helmet, and she restored a bit of his memories and powers, and he kind of remembered who he was. Then he disappeared. The teaser at the end was referring to Minister Sinister, the Essex Corp. If you didn't know what that means, he is a villain, so he's linked to Gambit, and he's also could possibly be in the Wolverine movie. Magneto did an awesome role in this movie. He was kind of working in a steel factory in Russia, and essentially they found out who he was, and his whole family got killed. Awesome acted by him, quite emotional. That's probably one of the best scenes in the movie for me, and that probably was the reason why he in the short term joined the Apocalypse team. But in the end, his old friend Ex-Aviator kind of got, well, no, it was more kind of Jean Grey and Mystique. It was more Mystique who kind of got him to come back to Team X-Men. So that is a pretty cool thing to have happen. So overall, that's kind of my movie review. It's been a bit short, don't want to ruin it too much, kind of some spoilers, but the biggest thing for me was the X-Men Wolverine cameo, which did not make sense in terms of the timeline, but I guess the producer just wanted to throw X-Men Weapon X into the movie, which made everyone go, what the fuck? A lot of the Marvel fanboys, Marvel, yes it is Marvel, even though Fox made it, as saying, why is he in there? Doesn't make any sense. I guess it's just to kind of build up Wolverine 3 movie, as that will be the last role that Hugh Jackman is doing. So I presume in his next movie they will be introducing the new Wolverine. I think it's going to be based in the 90s. And ironically, in the comic book, she's a girl. So most likely the new Wolverine will be a girl in some shape or form. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.